Day one. Another trip. Didn't think these were happening. And I don't know if you can tell by what I'm wearing. I'm going somewhere cold. So if you haven't guessed, I'm in Bergen in Norway. I've only just got here. It's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna get my bag, get on the train. It takes me an hour into town or the city, and then check in and go from there. And I'll give you an update on what I've been doing, why I have not done any videos, and what my plan is for the next 4 weeks. So today is just going to be kind of like an update, a brief update of what's happening and all the fun activities that I plan to do. Yeah. I don't know. Better Google it. One of these, I know I've written it down somewhere, but I can't. Let me check my notes. Oh, well, I'm on the tram. I don't know if I'm the right one or not. I think I am. There's only one going that way and one going this way. And I went on that one, which is on platform 1. I said it's not that one, I've got to go the other one. It's platform 2, but I need to go to platform 1 direction. I don't know. We'll just see what happens to see where we end up. Right, well, this is what I'm calling home for the next 5 days. This is it. There's a shared bathroom down that way and a shared shower down that way, and this has cost me £110 for 5 nights. I could have got a little bit more expensive, but I'm on a budget. But it will do. It's fine. We stayed in a hostel in Singapore. No problems. I don't care. The only thing is the heating's on, and I really want to turn it off. Yes, it's only 2 degrees here at the moment, but I really want to turn that off because it's really warm. Anyway, I'm gonna, I don't know, get that heating off. I'm just talking to the host now, and then I'm gonna, and then I'll go and do a little bit of exploring, see what's about. I don't know if I can just turn the heating off myself. I don't know. I can't find a switch. Let's see what they come back with. This is how I imagine a Ford prison cell to look. Nah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So have you ever had it where you're looking at booking a trip and you think, oh no, I'm going to go here. And then you get there and you think, what the fuck am I going to do for 5 days here? Because that's how I feel. I mean, I've only just got here. I'm not being that negative. I'm just simply stating, from what I've seen on the way from the airport to here, and now I'm here, I don't really know what I'm going to do for 5 days. Didn't really think of that one through. I kind of just booked it for 5 days because the flight patterns for all the connecting flights were cheaper. Like if I'd booked it a day for 4 days, it would have been £100 to fly to the next country. Whereas if I'd left it for 5 days, it would be like 30 quid to travel to the next country. But that's tonight's job anyway. Make an itinerary, because I was supposed to do it at home, but I didn't. Anyway, here we are. Bergen, Norway. I mean, it's quite pretty, don't get me wrong. I was hoping for a bit of snow. There is none. There's snow on the mountains. I saw a lift that takes you to the top of that, and it just disappeared into the mist of it. That looks really cool. And there's another one here, which I'll probably go on. But yeah, I don't know. I'll just go and find somewhere to have a coffee and I'll look stuff up. I have looked some stuff up. I just should have spent a bit more time on it. But I've got 5 days. I've got all the time in the world to do this shit. So it's not that cold either yet. It's 2 degrees. 2 degrees, it's fine. I was kind of promised some snow. There's no snow. There's supposed to be snowing at like 10 PM to like 4 AM. And then rain for the rest of it. So, but I brought my raincoat. Be fine. It's just not Asia, is it, you know? It's Europe. It's just not quite got the same kick. As much as I wasn't a big fan of Vietnam, it's not got the same kick as Vietnam or Bali or Malaysia, India. But I wanted to taste both sides. I want to taste the cold, I want to taste the hot. I've had the hot, now I'm tasting the cold. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, right, the update. So, I flew back to England on the 6th or the 7th of December. I decided to spend Christmas at home, and with the money that I wasn't going to spend on staying out in the hot countries for that additional month was the money I'm using for this second half of the trip. Originally I wanted to go to Japan. The flights to Japan were really expensive, like nearly on £800-900 to get to Japan. Then I had made a route to go to Japan, then into China, and maybe a week in Thailand and back, and the flights were about £1,000. It was only another £100-200 on top to be able to do those additional countries. Then the visa for China was too expensive for my liking, so I didn't do that. And then I just thought, I'm not going to be able to do it. So then I looked at Europe. And I decided to come to Norway. So I've come to Norway. After Norway, I'm going to Sweden. After Sweden, I'm going to Budapest. And then after Budapest, I'm going to Austria. And then back to England. I've returned to England on the 7th of February. And then maybe be going to another country for our last 6 days, but that's still to be discussed and worked out. So that's where I've been, that's what I've been doing. I've done nothing basically of that month, just was trying to sort the trip out, spent a long time pissing about with it, and then finally decided to bite the bullet and book it. So yeah, now I'm here. That's it really. So that's my plan. 5 days here, 4 days in Sweden, 5 days in Budapest, 3 or 4 days in Austria, and then flying back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna. That's the update. Anyway, I'm gonna go find someone to get a cup of tea or something. It's currently 5 to 4. I remember seeing a video saying they eat dinner quite early in Norway, or was it in Sweden? I can't remember which one it is. But like eating dinner at 7 o'clock is quite difficult. You're going to find a lot of the restaurants are shut. Whether that's here or not, I don't know. I can't remember. There's a McDonald's on the corner down around here. I don't want to eat McDonald's, but I will go out for dinner at 6 o'clock and it'll be shut. I've got something to fall back on. But it's quite pretty. It's very pretty. I think for the rest of today I might as well just walk around, go into a supermarket, get some like snacks or something, and go from there. I'll think of something to do tomorrow. I will do something tomorrow. I don't know what. I got 7-Eleven. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'll just leave it as that for now, and then come back to you when I'm sat down having a coffee or somewhere or something. I don't know. Yeah. Cold. It's not that cold. I mean, it's pretty. I really need to go and get a drink and work out what I'm fucking doing tomorrow because I'm very lost right now. I don't know. £4.65 for a latte. I mean, it's a really good latte. Like, really good latte, to be fair. I paid £4.50 back in the UK and it's been dog shit. That it's delicious. Right, I'm probably just going to wrap today up. Unless something happens in the next hour. I'm just going to grab a drink somewhere, try a local beer, I don't know. But tomorrow I'll make a plan, have things to do. Walk around a bit more, I guess. Well, I decided to pop back out. It's too early to go to bed. So I'm going to go for the bar. And have a local beer, because every country I've been to so far I've had a local lager. I don't like lager, but I've had a local lager each one I've gone to. So I'm just seeing if there's a nice bar along here, perhaps. If there isn't, I don't really know where to go because I've not seen any bars, but I just assumed there might be one along here somewhere. They're everywhere. I'm going to have a go on one of those. I've still yet to go on one. 31 years of existence, I've never had a go on one. Maybe this trip is the one. Maybe this trip is the one where I ever go. This coat's really good as well. It's got a t-shirt underneath here. Right. No thermal socks, just got the Skechers on. Perfectly warm. There's no fucking bars along here. Let's just check down this alley. If there's nothing down there, then there's nothing down there. There's dead down here. Okay. I'll get back to you when I find one. Right, I spoke to the guy in the bar. This is the local beer. I'm not even going to try and butcher that name. I don't know why it looks purple either. It's not purple. I'm going to show you. It's like it's an ale colour. He said it's like a stout. I just paid £10 for that. But got to try one local beer wherever I've gone. £10. That horrible. It's not horrible. It's like Guinness and lager mixed together, like on a 30% Guinness ratio to 70% lager. It's not terrible, but it's not worth £10. Anyway, after this, I'm going back and I'm going to make a plan for tomorrow. So that's it. We're done. Good night. See you tomorrow for more fun and adventures, I guess. Ugh.